my mother fucking me. What's this?
Give me some more. Quesadilla. Because I was hungry and I was like, man, I don't want this shit.
Let me eat it.
No. I took bites out of every single one. Then I licked it.
Yellow. Ew, his back was ugly as fuck. All splotchy. It's like white people hands. That was good. That was a good one.
They do be all blotchy. The older they get, the blotchier they get.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
It looks like white people.
You know you bad, but
In my dreams, I don't sleep, so I can't find them. I got through that sentence. I got subject and I read it again. Yeah, when that was the one, I was like, oh shit.
oh shit. Oh shit. That's how he was.
That's how you be when you hit bomb ass head. You about to nut. Like, oh shit, you don't about to nut.
The first time
Shit! Shit!
Why? The first time actually with someone, like when I had a real orgasm from head, it was like 2 years ago, honestly. And it was one of them things like when I felt it come on, I'm like, oh, is this really about to happen? Like, because it never happened before. No one ever made me come eat me out. So when this particular moment happened, it was just like, oh, I feel it. I'm like, keep doing it right there, right there. I'm like, don't stop it there. And it was one of them things like I fell off the bed and everything. Whoa,
Oh,
whoa. Like the young boy on that meme. Good times, good times.
First time I nutted from head, man, I was disrespectful.
Oh, that means, I guess that means it was, you just let loose instantly.
Oh, no, not instantly.
Or not instantly, but just in the mouth.
Oh, yeah. All up in it. And she told me to let her know, so I'll go in her mouth.
Oh, my God.
I couldn't let her know. It felt too good.
No, so she wanted you to pull out.
Yes.
And you did. Yeah, man.
I was so disrespectful.
Yeah, man.
I felt so bad, but I didn't know how to tell her to stop. Or, like, I'm about to come. Like, I didn't. I couldn't.
You
I
ain't
couldn't
shit,
stop.
bruh.
It felt so
You ain't shit.
It felt so fucking good. She spat on my pants, though, so I was like, damn.
The first time I did that and, you know, that happened, I never forget. I can talk about it now. RIP to my baby Stacy. I remember it was just one of them days, I think it was on my parents and dumb shit like that. So I'm like, all right, let me just try this, whatever. And I remember doing it, and this nigga didn't give me no warning. And he did it. I'm just like, I was so hurt. I said, why wouldn't you tell me? That was... Like, I remember back then, like, this is disgusting, yo. This is, like, not right. It's not right.
I was a young boy, though. Yeah, I was like, what, 16, 17? Like, I was prime disrespect.
Right.
Take one.
But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday. You ain't got no job. And you ain't got shit to do.
Hi.
What's up, y'all?
Welcome to another episode of Hotbox Podcast. I'm Black, aka I'll black the shit out you, dickhead.
And it's your girl. If there's a deal, there's a way.
Hey, I like that one.
You ain't say that?
I think I did, or I thought of it. I probably wrote it down. But one of them was going to be Dillery Banks, do you marry?
You is such a fool. You a fool.
I had it
Because
ready too.
I'm like, you just watch that episode or something?
It stays rent free in my brain, dog.
Why?
I think about it like at least once every 6 months.
Why are you the way you are?
That shit was funny, yo. Cause she sat there smiling like, okay.
That was fucked up. I just didn't get why you had to die like that. Like the fuck?
Yeah. And splat. Ain't even like how the whole broadcast goes static after that.
Right.
If it's on the news, it should cut right back to
Right.
the anchors or something. Like,
Right.
yeah, we'll let you know what happened there.
Damn, Trevor.
And he was that bull too. I fucked with Trevor. That was for the Fresh Prince for anybody. That
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
know. You want it. You grew up on it. I gotta add that too.
Right? I'm surprised you ain't got it. I'm surprised you ain't got no lots of house party.
Yeah. Just look at that. That's crazy.
I guess did you? But yeah,
Put
Black.
this out switch. I want to get high. That's hemp. I want to get high.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. Okay.
But no about that. How are you, friend?
I'm good, y'all. Y'all know I just had a birthday the other day. I'm 29, y'all. I don't feel it. I mean, how you supposed to feel?
I don't know. I always hated that. Like, I wake up the next morning. Happy birthday, 9 years old. How's it feel? Like yesterday. Like, I don't know what the fuck you want me to say.
Like, I guess it was two. All right, let's make it 3 ages where I was like, all right, I feel it. Going to high school was like 13, 14. That, because like, all right, I'm getting older now. Like, I'm really about to go to high school. Like, the fuck? So we're in that age. 18. It's like, all right, we're getting out of high school. It's like, really about to become an adult. And 21, where it's like, all right, I'm like really an adult now. I got to pay my own way and da-da-da-da-da. That was the only times I kind of felt it, you know. But other than that, I still like a big fucking kid. Y'all know me.
Bro, once I turned 21, I was like, fuck birthdays, dog. So I can legally do everything now. Like, I'm grown. The fuck? There's nothing else to do.
Like, I never forget my 18th birthday. I had a dream my mom had a fucking baby, bro. I never forget. I'm like, Mom, what the fuck? You gonna start all over?
Hey, man, yeah. You done turned 21. Yeah, you 18 now. I got to do something else. Yeah, you know. I want a new baby.
Crazy.
My baby done turned 18. I want a new baby now.
That shit was crazy. But I enjoyed myself, y'all. I ate all day. Like, all day. I went to the Hot Pot. It's up Franklin Mills. And it's one of them Korean spots where you, like, grill your own food and shit. It was so fucking good, y'all. So good.
That sounds good. I want to go to one.
It was so good. Like, the options was endless of stuff that you can get. It was so good. Shrimp, dumplings, ribs, pork belly. It was so fucking much. It was so good. And like with the actual hot pot, right? Like I say, you know, you grill your own shit. But right here they got, or you know, next year they got a fucking what would you call it? A skillet. What would you call them things that just keep shit hot? I guess a skillet, somewhat. Warmer.
Hot plate.
A hot plate. There you go. A fucking hot plate. And that shit just kept that soup boiling the whole time, you know. So I could just put your raw shrimp and all that protein in there, and it'll cook. Oh my god! Oh my god! That shit bumped, yo. And actually, I didn't get drunk at all. I'm tired of getting fucking drunk. I really am. Last time I got drunk was a couple weeks ago, but still. I'm tired of it. That's why I said for my birthday, I'm chilling, yo. And I chill. I really ain't drink. And just enjoy myself. You know, had off. It was suck black Edie. This nigga came back on my birthday. What the fuck?
At the last minute. What was it? My shit landed on time. It was like, what, 10:45, 10:50 or something like that? Shoot. And I said, you know, shoot, you know, I was told to travel at nighttime and shit. It gets crazy during the day in Atlanta's airport and shit. You know, it's a good time. It's a little crazy. You're still in that goddamn shit, long lines and shit.
Really?
Yeah, man. You know, then
Right.
my gate changed and all
So
that
you-
shit. I had to take the train a couple times. Yeah, shit.
What?
Yeah.
All right, so tell us about Atlanta. What
Cause
the
they got
fuck?
a plane. They got a plane. What's what they call it? A plane train in the airport
Plane
and shit.
train.
It says because the airport big as shit, so they got these trains that take you terminal to terminal and
Oh,
shit.
fuck.
I had to take that bitch like 3 times. They changed my gate. Excuse me, my gate like 3 times. Right, you niggers of all niggers.
I would have been a nervous wreck. What the fuck?
I was like, yo, this airport shit crazy. Cause I was going through the job like, yo, do I have anything on me? Like that was the most random shit. Like lighter, anything, like dog. Cause I know I smell like I smoked before, like going in before coming back and shit. So I know I smell like it, but do I got anything? That shit was the nerve wracking part. Knowing I don't, but feeling like I do. Like I missed something. Like shit was scary. But I made it.
So how was your
And got
time in
through.
ATL?
That shit was titties. I was drunk a good prior to time and shit. Yeah, I told you I was gonna go down and probably drink and shit.
Please share the story.
Alright, which night was my drunkest and shit? The night before the game was my drunkest and shit. Like we just went places and shit. Like day one, just showed me around, showed me his rooftop and shit. We went around, ate. Had this bomb ass burger at this one bar and shit. And it's like, yo, this is fucking delicious.
Yeah, bacon
and
on
shit,
it?
yeah. You know it
Yeah,
had bacon
you
on
always
it.
get bacon.
Who the fuck gets a burger and don't get bacon on it besides Muslims and shit, nigga? Like, what?
Muslims.
So our high school teacher said it. Muslims. So it was Christians and then Muslims. What? Muslim, nigga. So
Oh my god.
that shit was fucking delicious. The next day, I had chicken and waffles for the first time I was down there.
Wow.
Bomb ass barbecue and
Oh,
shit.
that was the first time I had chicken and waffles? Well,
Yeah,
but
'cause
that's
I
the
heard it
best
was
place to have it from Atlanta, I guess.
Yeah, I heard it was like better in the South or at Roscoe, so I was like, I'm not gonna have it.
So where
nowhere
you
else
had it
and
at?
shit. Some spot called 10th and Piedmont or some shit like that.
Okay.
It was in their neighborhood or whatever. We was going to go to this one joint called Sweet Biscuits or whatever, something like that. Something
Sweet
biscuits.
biscuits.
But it was crowded as shit, hour wait and shit. So we went to this other joint for brunch or whatever.
Was it lit though the whole time you was there? Like, was it just alive and people?
It was like South Philly out there.
Oh my god.
Because I was in Deltail and went to East and Midpoint a little bit, but it was none but Eagles fans there all weekend and shit. Go Birds all weekend, dog. Shit was lovely.
Yo.
It was a bomb ass fucking top, dog. When I got drunk,
Mm-hmm.
I was at the end of the night. It was Saturday night. I had, we did. I think I took a shot that night, or was it the morning of the game? I don't know. I did a shot at one point. Shot of tequila at one point, but I had a whole bunch of beers, just drinking. And shout out to women too, dog. Women are the fucking best. Like, I never fight my own battles at restaurants. Like, I let women handle it for me and shit. Like, the beer I got was at the bottom of the keg or whatever. And it was all clumpy and lumpy and shit. Looked like somebody took a cup and threw up in it and then gave it to me and shit. It was
no.
disgusting.
No.
So I turned to girl Mel. I was like, Mel, can you tell the waiter I don't like this? I was just taking ginger ale. And then her and his brother's girlfriend, they both was like, this is disgusting. I ain't nobody want this. Can you get a ginger ale? Because
Oh.
say, yo, shout out to y'all. Women are the best.
Hey man, gotta get the job done, especially when it comes to food.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta not just food, but just service. Period.
Like,
You know?
Danny will get us free food in a heartbeat. Remember we went to Longhorn one time. Everything that I wanted was fucked up. My baked potato was supposed to be loaded, wasn't. I'm supposed to have extra butter, didn't even have any butter. Gave me sour cream instead, and I said no sour creams. That shit make my guts crazy. And then my steak's supposed to be medium well. That shit was weller than a motherfucker.
What?
And it was just crazy
Like,
as shit.
well,
Yo.
I need my shit medium
For
too.
real. So I was like, yo. I was like, whatever. I'll just eat it. Whatever. I'll take it home or whatever. Danny was like, no.
Yeah,
She
not
got
that. You
the
gotta say
manager
something
and
with
shit.
that.
she got the manager. It was like, he told her about everything. He was like, all right, yeah, like, this joint free, whatever. I was like, all right, yo, thank God for having a girl now. Because I really would have just, like, took that L. It was like, whatever.
No.
I was going home, make, like, crumble up some bacon and shit.
No.
Got the cheese,
See,
like,
then when you go home, that steak gonna be all extra chewy and overcooked. That's why you gotta get that shit medium. So you
bro,
heat it
yeah, I
up.
cut that shit at the restaurant. Shake that table up there. You can tell if your steak, you can tell your steak gonna be dry. If you cut that motherfucker up and this whole table shaking shit. I don't want that steak. Fucking water spilling and shit.
Oh man.
But yeah, yo, then the game was fucking popping, dog.
We won, right?
Hell yeah, we won.
What was the score? I ain't.
It was like 28-6, I want to say.
Damn.
It was fucking amazing, dog. Everybody talking shit. Like, drunk motherfuckers, Falcon fans talking shit to us and shit, but we talking shit back or they talking shit back. Like, I wasn't a part of that shit. Because I just knew if I got into it, I'm not down here for all that shit. I'm here for a good time. So it just gets a little
right,
aggressive
shit.
when he get drunk and shit. So I'm like, yo, like, I'm cool, dog. We went out that night and shit. Just was drunker than a motherfucker. Mel got him the biggest fucking joint of Patron or whatever. That nigga fucking drank that shit.
Just straight?
Half of that shit straight.
No!
When everybody was like, I'm cool on the shots, that nigga would just take the joint and swig
No.
it.
No.
Nigga.
No.
So that night we was walking to the bar or whatever, because they got these 3-2-1 cup joints. There's 3 shots for the price of 2 in 1 cup. Big ass joint, whatever. We was gonna go get that joint. And Just was like, yo, I'll fuck somebody up, We was like, no, we not. I was like, why would we do that? Like, we had a good day. Good weekend. I'm good. It was a very good time. We went to East LA.
That's what she was. My bad. That's what you was drinking, Patron.
Yeah, I had a shot of Patron.
Okay.
A half a shot.
Oh,
half a shot. I made that.
You wasn't drunk off the half a shot.
Oh, I felt something though. Nigga, I told everybody that shit. I was like, I don't drink no more, yo. So like, my cheeks is rosy right now and shit, nigga. Like, my face borderline numb. Like, I feel good right now, nigga. Like,
yo.
And the weed was bomb out there and shit
too. I know it was. And Johnny stayed with weed, right?
Shout out to Mel and everybody out there and shit too for understanding. I don't pass. It's just what I do. Yeah,
but who would have a problem with that, though?
Motherfuckers are weird, bro. I said it to a few niggas before, and they was like, you draw, like, you gotta pass, blah, blah. And I get it. I get the camaraderie of it and all that shit. Sometimes I be sitting there like, yo, let me jump in on this job. But it was also people there that I met for the first time. I don't know you and shit, and that's definitely why I don't pass no more and shit. But yeah, motherfuckers was like, you gotta pass the camaraderie. Like, Sharon's Karen and it's a social thing. Shut up. It's just what I want to do. Like, in the words of Smokey, it's my shit. I can do what I want to do.
That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, if it's yours, like, you ain't put in on this.
Yeah, you literally didn't pay for it either. So, like, bro, fuck out of here, dog.
That's real shit.
We ain't matching nothing. And if you try to pass it to me, I kindly decline. Why don't you do your thing with it? Like, it ain't like I'm not passing, but I'm taking yours.
Exactly. Like, that's one thing. That'd be some disrespectful shit.
For real. But, right, especially if it's a rotation and shit, so I'm like, oh no, I'll pass. Yeah,
right, so
I just don't pass my shit. Like, what?
It's not both of ours.
Like, that shit make no sense. If we want to share, I give you a nug too. Like, that's one thing. If you want to swap nugs, that's cool. Or I give you a nug if you want, if it's that deep. But like, yeah, shout out to Mel and Just for the hospitality and shit. Bomb time.
That's what's up, man. I'm happy you had a good time.
Shout out to Wiso and I want to say his name right, Bissam. I believe it. They're Egyptian.
Ooh, okay.
They're from Philly and stuff, but they're Egyptian and stuff.
Okay.
Heavy in their culture, been to Cairo, all that shit. That's where their parents and shit is from.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, is that your thighs?
Mm-mm.
Was,
That's my notification.
Oh. Cause I saw your leg closed. I was like, yo.
Right, that little
them
air
Joes
came through my
yeah, them Joes already a little moist. Joes perspirating.
That does happen though.
Oh, I know.
That's funny as shit.
Happened to me too.
What was you saying?
I don't know.
Bassam.
Oh yeah, shout out to them too, yo. It was a good time with them. Shit, I forgot to get Bassam's number, cause he be coming around my way or whatever. He live in Jersey, but he be around my way good amount of times and shit. It's like that's Link or whatever.
Okay.
It's good peoples, dog.
Alright,
Shout out to them too. It's gonna be y'all titties for real.
Black out here traveling, and you say you seen a couple familiar faces, right?
Yeah.
In Philly.
Yeah, shout out to the plug. I ran into the plug out there and shit. That shit was wild. I saw him in the stadium at first. I was like, no, that can't be him. Nah. Like, he asked what he moves to be. Like, why he be down here or whatever. And then, like, some boy that we came with, it was like a group of 9 of us and shit. Some boy that came with us was a Falcons fan. He was going back and forth for some Eagles fan, and I recognized her. And I was like, yo, that might actually be the plug.
Oh shit.
So I saw him outside the stadium. I was like, that's actually him. What up, man? Shit. Hey, what's up, little nigga? You at the game? It's like, yo, it's my guy. That's my man. Good time.
Alright, that sounds like a good time.
But I ain't drinking for the rest of the year.
I might say you're gonna take a shot with me though. A half a shot with me.
Of what?
What's your choice?
Nigga,
I know you don't drink, but if you had to and you got to with me, just half a shot with me. What would it be?
Shit. I don't know. Shit, I already did shots of Patron, so probably be tequila. And shit. That's always been, Ian Jane tequila has always been my go-to and shit, especially when it comes to shots.
Alright, got you. Okay.
Boom.
Alright, we'll do some tequila. Patron. He said E&J. Alright, what about Hennessy?
Ooh, no. The fuck? Niggas gotta, let's keep it a buck. Niggas gotta keep it real.
What?
Hennessy is nasty as shit. Let's keep it a buck.
It's
Niggas
smooth.
really be acting like that's
smooth.
the greatest thing since sliced bread. It really ain't that good.
It's a smooth
It's not.
brown drink.
It may be smooth, but it's nastier than a motherfucker. That shit.
That's how I feel about
I'll drink
E&J.
vodka before I drink some fucking Henny. And I hate vodka. That shit tastes like
Vodka
nail polish.
is nasty.
It tastes like nail polish for me.
Acetone and shit. Was it acetone?
It's like only vodka I have drink or will drink, even though I won't drink vodka anymore, is Ciroc and Grey Goose. Only Jones that I fucked with. Those was real smooth, especially Ciroc.
I might used to drink Grey Goose. And Ciroc definitely is.
Yeah, I might move up. I might move up. Phone in the sun. I don't want that.
Right? Overheat. White people overload.
Ever tell you about the time my dad
You want me to hold it?
I don't know, it should be, hopefully it'll be alright. It should be alright. Good.
I'm just gonna hold it like this.
Oh yeah, thank you, Daddy. Oh yeah, it's a good thing you held that.
Ooh.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, Daddy looking ow. Daddy has looked ow. Ooh. Ashtray done fell and shit.
Oh man, goddamn.
Damn, sorry for the audio too. That fell too.
Sorry, y'all. Had to be done. I don't think this. Ooh.
I don't want that.
Oh, I had it right the first time, I think. Oh! Ain't that a bitch?
Well, you win some, you lose some.
The camera just fell, y'all. Are you dumb? That whole time.
My bad.
But yeah, man, that sounds like a great time. I gotta go to Atlanta. Well, I am supposed to go. I told you for Thanksgiving. Like, that's a fact. Going with the fam.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing for Thanksgiving. Might stay in the crib again. Danny cooked a bomb, John.
I'm gonna say, because Danny be cooking. That's why. When I came over your house and she made, what was it? It was some type of beef, I think. You remember?
Was it like brisket? No, it wasn't
roast
brisket.
beef? No, she didn't make roast beef.
Oh, yeah, it was probably roast beef.
Was it roast beef? All right.
Yeah, the roast beef? No, it had to be like, because it was a sandwich. I remember you took a sandwich to go. It was like pulled pork or something.
And that mac and cheese. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that mac and cheese is, that's just something different.
Yeah, okay, Danny. Good. Yeah, man. So, Rusky.
That's Sparky. Let's start. What'd you say, nigga? It says start.
Pooh.
You got something for me, Daddy?
Yeah, I got a question for you.
I don't got shit. I realize I don't got my papers with my brackets on it.
What? No.
Well.
All right, well, what's going on? What's your ideal, or what would be your ideal stoner date?
Stoner date?
Mm-hmm.
Probably what me and Danny's first date was. It was simple as shit. Went to Five Guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then we was we went to Five Guys, had a good time, talking and shit. And then went back to our sorority house, smoked the L on the roof and shit. And then we went on the porch. She had one of them swinging joints on the porch, where we just sat there talking and laughing and shit.
Oh.
And then, yeah, and we had a good time, and then we parted ways.
That is too cute. Oh, y'all was on the swing, just talking.
Yeah.
All right.
Then our mouths touched, and then we parted ways.
Okay. So you would do that again? You would do that again with her?
Yep, but I'll probably have smoked the L before Five Guys this time. I don't know why I know why, because it was a college. We was in college. Went to 2 separate colleges, so I went to her joint. She didn't have a car. I didn't have a car. My friend took it, so we driving around. We was on her time. So then after that, she was also hungry as shit. So after that, she just let us be, and then that's when we smoked and all that shit.
Okay.
So I'll do that again. Something simple, like smoke somewhere simple to go to, and then somewhere nice to just sit there and talk. Spark again, maybe, but let's really sit there and talk, laugh. If you wanna, as the old saying goes, get to know each other. That's me.
Right. Okay. You know me. I'm kind of extreme. I want to do some fucking. Well, all right. I'll give you one extreme and one just chill joint. Probably do like a sipping paint or smoking paint type.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I would love to do that. Yeah, because I like when remember we went to the joint.
Couple joints.
Yeah, I forget what the whole the wedding joint. Not the wedding joint. You know what the fuck I mean.
Everywhere.
Bachelor.
Yeah, it was Dacia's bachelorette joint, the first one. Yo, the fact that I've been to like 3 bachelorette parties is wild to me. But only nigga every time.
That's a dad.
Y'all my girls, shit.
Right.
But Dacia's bachelorette joint. That one was a schmegler decklish sipping joint.
Yeah.
Then was Mr. C's joint and Ace's joint. And then
Esther. Yep. I almost forgot about that one.
That one was
lit.
bomb.
That was lit, yo. That joint was perfect.
Shout out to Esther with that joint. The overthinker. Shout out to her, dog.
Yes. Cause that joint, that would be ideal. That one right there. I I would do that over. So
The first one was like follow my instructions or feel this in or whatever. But Estas was like, it was like, here, this is, you do this, trying to make a face or whatever. But everything else, all you. Get your creativity out, give you strokes ideas and all this other stuff. It's like, yo, this shit take. Think about inspirations. Put an aspiration. Something.
Just anything. How you feeling?
Real. That shit was instructional and what's the word? Instructional and inspirational.
Yes it was. That joint was lit. Had a bomb DJ there, man. That joint was lit.
Oh yeah, that joint was popping. Hella.
Yep. That, you know, of course, I gotta get something to eat. Take me out to eat and do all the talking there. Yeah, man. Shit like that. Now my extreme joint. Would I want to parachute with someone on the high date? Maybe. But like something like kind of like, even if we just go to an amusement park or something like that. Cause I like, you know, I love the thrill. So being able to smoke, be high as fuck, probably take a shot or two, man. Let's go.
That's titty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a good. Amusement park is dope. I don't know about the parachuting. You like do the slingshot or something. Go to an amusement park, do that slingshot, John, or like one of them parachute joints there.
Not that skydiving.
Oh yeah, definitely don't do that on the first day. What the fuck is wrong with you? Fuck. Get that. Will you marry?
Oh my god.
If nothing better come up, that's the title episode right there.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Will you marry Splat? You don't know what I was gonna say.
Oh, yes, I did. Oh man. But yes, yeah, amusement park for sure. You got the arcade there.
Funnel cakes and shit.
Food, definitely. Oh, you got fucking Nathan's. What? They got the best hot dogs.
And French fries. The loaded fries and shit. You tripping? I don't get no damn hot dogs from Nathan's. I get the fries. I hate hot dogs.
You do?
I hate them.
I love them.
I hate them like the Grinch hate Christmas.
Damn.
Yep.
Well, you ever had a Nathan's?
I don't like hot dogs.
I'm just saying.
Why would I have a Nathan's if I don't like hot
I
dogs?
don't know. Maybe you'll change your mind.
Like, I even got fancy with them back in the day. I had a stint of liking them. When I split them down the middle and then fried them bitches. But I was like, a hot dog's a hot dog. Like, it's not enough char that cover this shit up. I don't give a fuck. This shit nasty.
Ain't it like every part of the animal, all the scraps and shit, like almost like Scrapple. But you like Scrapple though?
Yeah, I fucks with Scrapple.
Okay.
It's like the inside of hot dogs, but.
Yo, you stupid.
Hey, I got a good question for you.
All right.
What is a toxic trait that you have in a relationship?
I'm like real picky. Like, if you're not on time. If a motherfucker not on time for shit, man, I get mad. Like, the fuck is you doing? You already knew ahead of time what was up. I don't like that shit. So I do have a quick temperament. And impatient.
I would never have known that.
Yeah. Yes.
I feel like I have a couple, but my main one, I feel like, is having, excuse me, is having the constant need of feeling wanted. It's like I need you to be on that type time all the time. I need to feel wanted all the time. Don't ever make me feel like you don't want me no more. Like, cause I've been curved my entire life and shit. So It's like when I'm actually talking to somebody, so I actually interested. I'm like, yo, for real? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I need to know this is real. Like, don't
I dig it.
don't bamboozle me here. So that's a huge problem for me, dog.
I dig it.
Cause I'm always gonna want
I would
you.
never thought that.
Cause I'm always gonna want you, but I need to know that you want me.
Deep. That's deep.
Yeah, you never would
I
have
ain't even know, nigga.
shit down.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I know I got more. I mean, I can be feisty, like, over time. Like, get real handsy. Hands on.
What you mean? You start swinging on niggas?
Do some nut shit, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't have respected that either.
Do some nut shit, you goddamn right. I don't do it for nothing. But hell yeah. Yeah.
It's another one about it. I feel like I also have a short temper. So I don't know. I don't think this is toxic, but I know it's something fucked up that I do. I know it ain't right to do. Like when Babe will ask me an obvious question, I'll just look at her.
So mean.
Or I don't give straight answers to shit. That's one thing I don't do. Like I'm
It
off
is
for a
toxic.
while. I'm off for a minute. She's like, when do you go back to work? And I'm like, you'll see when I get up to go to work. No straight answers.
So
like,
sarcastic.
like, you'll see when I get up. It's just, I don't know. I can't give straight answers. And when I hear a dumb question, it's just like that.
You're not right.
Did you read to that?
You don't like obvious questions.
I don't like that at all. 2 and 2. It really doesn't take that much, dog. Cause I'm straightforward. Like I know what it is. That's why I have a short temper too. I'm very anal. Like I'm very decisive.
That I do know.
I'm just like you too, but I'm not picky. Like I hate the what do you want to eat, Johns or whatever. Because one thing Babe does is we'll have somewhere to eat, like somewhere to eat in mind or whatever. Bet that's where we're gonna go. Okay, a couple weeks ago, he was like, let's go to Bar Taco. That's where we are going to go. Then we're walking past other shit. He's like, oh, you want to go to North Italia? No. It's like, no, we can go there or here. Like, is this guy good? I was like, yes, I know that's your shit. But we already got Bar Taco in mind. So it's like, why are we now throwing in other variables and shit, dog? Like, then now we getting indecisive. Now this is bullshit. Like, let's do what we came here for, dog. Like,
Yeah.
I think I'm just toxic in
But
general.
you funny. You funny as shit. You think you just toxic? No, you're not. Well.
Fuck you, dog. I really am. I'm really a toxic ass nigga.
That's what I say every time. Shout out to Danny.
I'm a weird, different motherfucker. I won't even say different. Like I'm just toxic. Like I ain't shit. I've come to the conclusion that I'm just not a good person.
But you are. You just got your ways. Like everybody.
I just ain't shit.
Oh my
I can't
God.
help it.
Ooh.
I know I wasn't raised this way, but it's how I turned out.
You choose to be. Say nah. Oh my God.
One thing I can say I've learned from my toxicity is that the biggest thing I don't do anymore is yell. Because I used to be wild with the yelling.
You don't yell.
I used to like want to punch walls and shit. Nigga, like I used to be that type. I don't do that shit no more. I'll just hold it in. Like, yeah. Like, I'll raise, like, I don't say I'll raise my voice. I do get a little bit, I get passionate and shit. So I do come off as very sharp, very short, and all that shit. But I don't yell. It's one
Now
thing I
that
don't do.
is a skill.
It's rough. It's a hard one. But I don't yell.
Not raising your voice. Man,
We
I
check each
talk
other,
loud.
too.
I talk loud.
You know, Danny too. And when she started yelling, I was like, why are you yelling? And she like,
She learned.
we do that to each other and shit. But I don't even be yelling and shit. But she be like, why are you yelling? Like, I'll just be talking like this and shit. Like, just real passionate about what I'm saying. And it's like, because you're not listening. I feel like I'm not heard. She's like, but why are you yelling? And I'm like, I'm not yelling. Like, I'm just trying to get my point across.
Oh, man. Wow. We talk about some real shit, y'all. Some things we didn't know about each other.
It's real, dog. Told you. So I really did do my best not to yell. I try not to yell at anybody because it really ain't worth it. The fuck, you know.
Wow. That's a hell of a skill, man. Light up to that one.
Shit, you be yelling? Oh yeah, you get feisty. You throw hands, doing that shit. So of course you yelling.
Oh, it ain't nut shit. I'm defending myself.
Protecting your honor.
Yep, exactly. That's exactly. That's what I can say. You gotta do some nut shit. I ain't hit nobody for nothing. Trust me, it be some nut shit. These niggas out here.
Yo, to this day, I was thinking, last few months, I know for a fact, and I've held on to this, but now for the last few months, it is in stone. Y'all, in high school, me and my high school sweetheart got into this huge argument in the hallway, like bad argument. It was like
big and bad.
Think about the episode of Jersey Shore when Ron and Sam was arguing real bad and he throwing the bed out and all that shit. It was that caliber type bad reality show type caliber. And word on the street was that I swung on Shorty and shit. To this day, it is now in stone. I know for a fact I did not swing on no girl, dog. I did go red for a minute.
I wasn't there when it happened.
It was
class.
Very few people. It was in, both of us should have been in class, but it was very few people in the hallway. I think the people that was in the hall, was all the way down the hall, they heard it, peeped it, and got somebody. I remember, shout out to Mustafa. That nigga, when people started coming out of class and saw us, and like, that nigga's like seen it and everything, he was just like, oh, come on, Black. It just came over, just scooped my little ass up, and just carried me away.
Right, because you was all the shit.
Yeah, you put me down, everybody was just staring at me. I was like, fuck y'all looking at? Line up, I'll fight all of y'all. I was mad as shit.
Damn, Black.
It was a huge problem. Everybody said that I swung and shit. I know for a fact that I did not swing.
What happened?
It was, I really don't know. It was just one of those problems. It was senior year. That's when we was like real on off type time. And that was the time I was like, nah, like I'm really done and shit. Like this is done data. Like we good. And she kept like antagonizing me or whatever. I'm at my locker just trying to get my shit so I can go to class. She just going on and on and on, antagonizing me or whatever. And then I said something wild, and then she said something much wilder. It was some shit that I had told her in confidence, never told anybody in my entire life. And she threw that shit right back in my face, screamed it down the hallway and shit.
Yeah.
So then that's when it really escalated from there. We screaming, I'm screaming at and shit. Like, I know I didn't swing because I'm punching lockers and shit, nigga. Like, it's dents all up in that motherfucker. Like, I'm snapping on the lockers and shit, screaming. So I know I didn't hit Shorty and everything. I do remember one point where she was like this or whatever, and on the floor or whatever, fetal. And I'm like, why are you like this? Like, why are you doing this? Like, that I remember, like, she literally just curled up. I'm just punching lockers, and she just curled up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And in hindsight, I can understand. But I really didn't do anything. I remember throwing my arm up like I was, but I was like, nope, bop, to the locker and everything. I even got called into the principal's office 2 days later because I skipped school the next day. I ain't trying to show my face or whatever. My hand was all swollen from the lockers and shit.
Hey.
Yo, I told my dad the next day about it because I stayed home. He ain't know. Like, I just stayed home or whatever. Went to work, everything. He picked me up for work that night, and I told him everything. And I was like, Dad, I need to tell you. So I stayed home today. And because I told him everything that happened at school or whatever. Out of all the things that I told him, his response was, so you mean to tell me you sat up in my house all day, didn't go to school, didn't do anything.
Stop it, like.
Because you didn't want to deal with your problems or whatever and stuff. Like, okay. You 18 years old now, and you really go, but I was like, yo, I shouldn't have told this nigga.
Damn rough, yo.
Then went to school the next day. Principal called me in and everything. Was like, it's unacceptable to put your hands on girls. This is in the streets, you know, you wouldn't even draw it out. I was looking at him, and I'm like, I really don't think I did that shit. And I'm just like eating or whatever. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right, blah, blah, but I really don't think I did that shit.
So.
And like, there was where we was at, there's a camera. We had cameras in our school. So if that really happened, I'm like, yo, pull up the camera, like, show me. Because we got caught over there, like, making out and shit on camera. And they pulled up the video and shit, called us into the office the next day. Because Officer Berg saw us on camera and came upstairs.
You ain't tell me this? I don't remember this.
Yo, I told you about it. You knew about it. Everybody knew about it.
I remember. Tell me again.
Because, yo, we was drawing, dog. So, we was after school. I don't know why. It was one of them days we was just chilling in the hallway after school, just lingering. It was like me, her, I think Deja and Kiana was there, and probably Angie. We all just sitting on the floor talking or whatever, and the next thing you know, me and Sweetheart, high school Sweetheart making out and shit. I don't want to drop her name or any shit. But we just started making out and shit to the point where it was like she was on top of me and shit. It was like some crazy ass damn near softcore porn and shit type shit. And then next thing I know, next thing we know, Officer Bird like, yo, what y'all doing? This inappropriate as fuck. Kiana and Deja and them going like, yo, where y'all go? How long was we doing this? And then we got called into the office the next day. I was like, yo, that's nasty. Like, why would y'all do that? It was on camera to show us the video and shit.
Oh my God, embarrassing.
Like, you showed us that, but you can't show me a swing.
Yeah.
I really don't think I did that shit. I think you
why
going
didn't
word
they
of
pull
mouth.
that? Yeah, they should have pulled that up. You're right.
You going on he said, she said right now, shorty. Even though the principal was a whole man, but shorty.
So it's written in stone.
I ain't do that. I ain't do that shit.
You ain't do it. He ain't do it.
I ain't laid not near one finger on that young lady.
He ain't do it.
Yo, tell me why. I went to we still ended up fucking with each other a couple weeks later or whatever. Of course. Went to her house and her mom was like, smoking Joe Frazier. I was like, yo, you told your mom about this shit? Her dad was like, leave that boy alone. I know that nigga know I do that shit too, dog.
Oh my God, that's funny as shit. Did you laugh? You had to laugh.
I was embarrassed, dog. I didn't laugh at all. It's like, yo, 'cause I know I ain't do that shit.
I would have been like, no, that's ain't.
Shout out to her pops and her mom. Shout out to her. Those was funny times, dog. We talked about it years later and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we both, now we done went through life, grown and whatever and shit. We met each other on Facebook, was talking about it. It's cracking the fuck up. Cause we was wild kids, dog. Like
hormones, they real. Especially at that age. That's funny as shit. High school. Shout out to SLA though. You was able to do shit like that.
For real. Why we just kicked it after school was just be able to do anything.
Yep.
Anything. Niggas was fucking in school, dog. Literally penetrating each other and fucking. Like, yo. Wow shit.
Wow shit, yo.
That's where I was like, yo, I can't tell her that I'm about to come. That's where I came in the mouth. 5th floor. Right before school.
No. Oh my God.
That was one of a few times.
I'm done, y'all. I'm done.
Hit each other on our chat and shit.
See? Shit is
Like, yo,
crazy.
tell your teacher you gotta go to the
High
bathroom.
school was crazy.
They should not have given us laptops either. Because that's what we coordinated that shit. Everybody did. It was just like, yo, tell your teacher you gotta go to the bathroom. We be shitting that motherfucker. We going for a minute.
Yo.
Yo, we
man.
funny as shit. Badass kids.
Yeah.
Everybody nerds and all.
Yep.
Fucking.
Yes. Hey, man. It is what it is.
Right.
That's what happens in high school. Look, y'all want to see what Black got me? He got me a cold pack.
Gosh, yo, 90 degrees and this nigga be wild and shit. Already be hot. Borderline heat stroke dehydration type shit.
Listen, y'all.
Black, I'm hot. You open up my window. I'm hot. Hot in here. Why the sun always gotta beam on me? It's like I'm always on the sun.
That's real shit. And you know it. You know the sun always on my side.
No matter how I park. No matter what.
It's on me.
Hey, you sound like on some Simba shit.
Look, it's on me now. It's funny as shit. Shut up. You don't know me. You don't know the things I say.
You one crazy ass bitch.
I'm getting my nerve.
Sorry. Yo, how we get on that? What was that? What the fuck was we talking about? How we on there, yo? I got a good jaw for you.
Alright.
So you know how I think Travis Scott had one, and you know Sweetie has one now. Them their own McDonald's combos and shit. If you was to have a McDonald's combo of your own, what would yours be?
Okay. All right. Let me think.
I give you mine from the
Give
motherfucking Rizzy.
me yours.
So
I think about mine.
I'm bringing back them niggas Angus burgers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting them that joint, that bacon joint. But I'm gonna make it like the bacon tasties used to be and shit. Add the lettuce and tomatoes and pickles on that joint too, mayo and ketchup. But of course, for me, I'm gonna take my my tomatoes and shit. I'll keep that lettuce. And yeah, take the mayo and ketchup off. Put Big Mac sauce on that motherfucker.
See, I was, yeah.
Have they still got snack wraps? Let's get a snack wrap out that motherfucker.
Snack wrap.
Either a crispy ranch snack wrap or a grilled honey mustard snack wrap.
Ooh. Okay.
Some
All right.
fries, and that bitch gotta come with a sweet tea, dog. Fuck all that other shit. Give motherfuckers that $1 sweet tea.
Yeah, $1 sweet tea that they still tax you for. Okay. All right. Okay. That sounds good. Alright, so I'm thinking of a Big Mac type, but minus the fucking, that bread in the middle.
Yeah,
It's
fuck
ain't
that
like
shit.
3 pieces of bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that shit off.
That thin ass meat.
Take that off. Mm, I want that, but I want like a nice size, like a quarter pounder almost. No. Just a regular size burger. That's a lot. It's gonna be 2 pieces of meat. Boom. Like you said, that fucking that special sauce. What they call it? The,
That Mac sauce,
The
that
Mac,
Big
the
Mac
Mac
sauce.
sauce.
Fuck out of here. It's fucking nut ass fly type shit. Fucking poop butt ass fly. Shit eater.
That you need some type of bacon, and I need all the fucking fixings: tomatoes, lettuce, onions. Give me a little bit of ketchup and mustard. That and some loaded fries on the side
Ooh.
with some cheese, a little bit of bacon. Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah. That. That sounds about right. Cause that special sauce, dude, it take everything to the next level. You can have a side of that sauce too, so you can dip your fries. That's some bad shit. That's some bad shit.
You hear about how McDonald's getting investigated?
No.
Because they looking into investigation about why their ice cream machines is always broken.
You're lying.
Dead ass, dog. Is one of the, I forgot all about it. I read the article. I forget
Are you
main
serious?
details, but it's like, why is your machines always broken? So we opening up this investigation, seeing what the fuck is up, what type of fucking machines is you using? Is you cleaning them? Is they decoration? Like, what the fuck?
Really?
Because
That,
there's no reason why 80% of this shit should be broken. Which is ironic, because what's the motherfucker's name? Ray Kroc, or whatever the fuck. The motherfucker who fucking Brody McDonald's from the original
the
motherfuckers.
boy from that the movie they based it off of. And all that
Yeah,
shit.
that nigga, he fucking got into cahoots with and found out about McDonald's because he sold them milkshake machines and shit. So how the fuck years later, your ice cream machine don't work?
Wow, I know. I never seen the movie, but that's how it. Okay, that's how he met up with him.
Cause he was a
Yeah, ain't
failing
that
ass bull.
something?
It was like pursuit of happiness and shit. Nigga was just failing at everything he was trying to do. And then he was selling these milkshake drawings, and McDonald's called him up. It was like, yo, we need 6 of them. He was like, what? It was like, actually, we doubled it or whatever and shit. He went down there, delivered it, seen the concept. People was like, yo, let me get a cheeseburger or whatever and shit. Gave him the bread, and he was like, all right, here you go. He was like, I just ordered this joint. How you get it? He was like impressed by the whole concept and shit. Got into it with him and was like convinced him to like let him be a partner or whatever. One of the brothers was like, I don't trust him. The other one was like, I'll give him a shot. And then opened up his own franchise, and then got other people and their opportunities into it. And he at first was just like the original owners. It was like, this shit gotta be clean, nice, this the process, blah, blah, blah. But the other franchisees was like, fuck it, we just gonna make our bread off this. They ain't even care. It was just like McDonald's in the hood, like niggas doing whatever, trash and everywhere, like bad service and shit. And then Bull was still gonna go broke because he got all these franchises or whatever and people working under him. But he realized it was like, the real money isn't in the franchises. Like McDonald's became a real estate business after that. So he bought the land and the franchises, like, so like basically was selling the land, leasing the land or whatever and shit, but started making money off of that.
What?
With that shit.
Some real underhand shit.
And then eventually got the bread to buy out McDonald's or whatever. And they was like supposed to get like 1% or 10% stake or whatever in it, but it wasn't written in the documents. It was on some handshake shit. So of course they ain't see, if they saw a dime of it, it wasn't nearly as close to what it's supposed to be. Because even if with that little bit, they would be eating right now.
That's fucked up.
Billionaires still.
That's fucked up. Niggas came through and took their shit.
And even then, that's when he started making cuts and all that shit. Their milkshakes was real as fuck. That some chick came along, started showing them tricks, showed them some of that powder. Here's the powder, here's the water, mix that up. Tastes just like a milkshake. They started doing that instead.
I'm done with McDonald's. I've been done with McDonald's. But sometimes I want a hot fry and a smoothie.
Yeah, when we was coming back from Coots, and we stopped at that McDonald's. So I got was fried sweet tea. So that's all they good for. Cause yeah, if you leave the fries there, they still gonna be sitting there or whatever and shit, looking the same 2 years later. But oh well.
Them joints be right when they hot.
For real. And that sweet tea is just,
That's sweet
it's
tea.
not like it. And having worked at McDonald's, that knowing how that's made is like, yeah, I can fuck with this every time.
Okay, so
It's literally just a big ass tea bag. You dump the entire thing of sugar in it, brew, and that's it. Add the ice, boom, put that shit in the walk-in until you gotta refill this bitch again.
just regular, how it's supposed to be type shit.
And of course, you gotta mix it and shit too. But you don't want that sugar just sitting at the bottom. Then you just get clumps of sugar when you pouring that shit into the cup and shit. Clog up the motherfucker.
What's the nastiest thing you've seen working at McDonald's? Like food, like if you've seen anything crazy.
I don't know, cause I worked when I was at McDonald's. I worked in Delaware, and it was a franchise too, but it was one of those Ray Kroc type joints where them niggas was like, "This the process. We keep shit clean." Da 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 da. I could probably say the nastiest shit was one of the managers was on sandwiches, and she was like helping make the sandwich or whatever, and was eating while making the sandwiches and shit. Not eating the people sandwiches, but had her own shit on the side. And one of the customers saw her, told the GM and was like, she eating while making people's food. She don't got gloves on, no nothing, Jesus. And why is she doing that to begin with? And then he went over, pulled to the side, told her she put on gloves or whatever. And I think she probably scarfed down whatever she had left while they was talking because she ain't eating no more. So that's probably the nastiest shit.
Who does that? Ew. You eating and making people food? Like, right? Like, really, miss?
The one thing I can say, if I ate eggs, the Egg McMuffins was what I would fuck with. Because no one knows her actual eggs that they make those with. Everything else is like that liquid egg product.
Yeah,
or
that shit
whatever.
nasty.
Or
Oh,
frozen,
flip.
folded.
Gosh, it's disgusting. Like a sponge.
It really do. I think that's probably one of the nastiest too. Mainly because I don't like eggs. So seeing that shit made me like, ugh.
But I know you don't like eggs.
Hate eggs. I'll eat eggs if I make them, but
You only eat them like scrambled or?
only scrambled.
Alright.
We had eggs at Coots. Those was good, especially because he had cheese for them. I gotta have cheese for my eggs. Like,
You're a cheese egg guy.
Yes, I gotta do a lot of shit to mask up that egg.
A lot of people don't like eggs. I dig it though.
If I have a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, I need good bacon and nice salt, pepper, ketchup on that joint.
Yo,
Mask up that egg and toast that bread, bitch.
you know.
Yo, you like your bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll or like white bread or regular sandwich bread?
white bread?
Same.
That shit, man. And I was just about to say my guilty pleasure is that fucking American sliced cheese for stuff like that, for like a bacon, egg, and cheese or a cheeseburger. Oh,
I'll never forget the first time I had a bacon, egg, and cheese. It was on the Holy Roll too and shit. I got it from a stand. I bit into that shit. Like, yo, this is something I never had before. And I'm gonna have this, if not every day, at least every week. Like, this shit delicious, nigga. Then I found out you could get it on different breads. I said, yo, let me get that shit on white toasted George.
yo,
George had the best bacon, egg, and cheeses, dog.
that is funny as shit, though.
That's where me and Kareem went all the time, right before school. And we saw Mr. Miller there every morning. He would get his like bagel and coffee and shit from there. I don't know if I told you, I think I had to tell you about this. I probably said it on here before. But my middle school social studies teacher, Mr. Miller, was cutthroat. And Mr. Miller stayed styling and shit, dog. He had these nice ass cars, multiple. And and Kareem one day was like, dang, Mr. Miller, how many cars you got? And he was like, it's none of your business. Turned to George, ordered this shit.
Yeah.
Turned back to Kareem, and I had 4 cars.
Yo, I love Mr. Miller.
Yeah,
I don't know him.
that was my
He
dude.
sound like a cool ass old head. My business. It's still total. Wow, Mr. Miller.
For real, because it's like, first of all, you gotta like watch them out. Like,
Mhm.
it really ain't your business. Like, you don't gotta be asking people that. But since you asked, teach you a lesson, but I'm answering your question.
Mr. Miller. I feel like I know him. The shit you told me. Oh, that's the one that came up with the or not, he didn't come up with it. But he made them notice.
Everybody notice it. So I feel like the teachers had to be talking about it amongst each other too, for him to like even really be gassed up to say that shit to us. Cause this social studies, nigga. How this shit come up?
Exactly.
That shit was on your mind. You put that shit in the curriculum on purpose that morning.
Oh my god. He really gonna do that. What was the teacher name? That was the teacher's name?
Dr. Burrs.
Dr. Burrs.
Shout out to Dr. Burrs, dog. One of the best teachers I ever had, man.
Oh, what teacher was he?
He was social studies too.
Okay. Social studies. I hated social studies.
Dr. Burrs
I
made
wanted
that
to
shit
fall
hard.
asleep every time.
I
Every
liked
time.
it. It was one of the easier classes for me.
It was always like the last class. Like at the end of the day, like I'm done, I'm tired, you do all this long ass reading, like
No, I had a read class. What was that called back then? Literacy or literature class or something. I hated that class. Especially, it was that 7th grade. Miss Hollis. Miss Hollis, this little black woman with these huge glasses. And she was so disrespectful. Thinking about it now, every teacher in my middle school is the most disrespectful motherfuckers in the world, dog. Sweetest and best teachers ever, but just cut through. And like there was a bunch of kids, we little kids, like kids, especially little boys, hygienes ain't right and shit. Niggas don't wear deodorant. She would walk through the hall, covering up her nose and shit. It was like, these kids stink. You kids don't smell good. That's why I'm walking like that. She would let us know. That's why she's covering up her nose. You kids don't bathe right. So that's why I walk through the hall. When you guys walk in, I cover up my nose because you don't bathe right. Yep. She would tell us straight the fuck up. Shout out to Miss Hollis too.
Yeah, I thought, all right. No.
Miss Hill was another one. Miss Hill was a bomb teacher, but cut throat. When we had SSR, we supposed to be sitting there reading. Nigga, sit there and read. She heard, why do I hear conversation?
You always got that t-shirt, you're just extra. Oh my god.
We walk out, she walk out the class, we all talking. She walked back in, we all stopped talking. She's like, oh, you don't got to stop fraternizing on my court. Go ahead, apparently y'all done reading. Because all I hear is conversation. That was her shit, dog.
No.
That's how I learned what the word fraternizing meant. Because of Miss Hill.
Miss Hill. I will give a shout out to, I don't know, I would say my 4th grade teacher. But this bitch called me Sharice the entire school year. It's like, it's Shanice. It's Shanice. Like, you can pass with a Shanice. She called me Sharice the whole time. What?
She ain't never noticed it when she took attendance.
I don't know. But even when I got gifted a dictionary when we graduated, that shit said Sharice. I said this.
That bitch retarded.
Cause like I would tell her it's Shanice. She was disrespectful, but I would say she got up like she was on us with the timetables. Where I say we had a test like every day. Oh my god! I mean, she would like time us too. Like, gotta get this many right. This much time. Like she was good with that. I love math. What's your favorite subject? What was your favorite subject?
Probably social studies. It's the only one I ever got
really?
an A in the middle school.
That's just it.
Math was rough as shit. I hated reading class. Science was so-so. I had good science teachers who made it fun, but I wasn't good at it. I made this one science project. It was supposed to be, we was learning about plants and the molecules, or like the shit inside the plants, like mitochondria and like the master, whatever the fuck. And I was like, I'm gonna go all the fuck out on my joint. I got a shoebox, everything, like drew everything up, put it in there. Shit was on point. But for the water part of it, it's like I'm gonna go crazy on these niggas. And get like an actual little baggie, you put water in it, put that shit in there. Shit looked pristine, just like the textbook. Woke up the next morning, take that shit to school. Whole shoebox, wet, soaking wet. Osmosis worked like a motherfucker that day, dog. I was like, yo, man, the fuck? Cause that shit was supposed to go home with the teacher. I was bad as shit. I just took it out, I just drew the shit and said shit, colored it in, put that shit in there. Bad as shit.
Damn.
Yeah, I hated school. Social studies was the only good
Social
drawing.
studies, really.
Mr. Miller made that drawing pop. Dr. Burns made that drawing pop.
You know, the chick I was just talking about, that was 4th grade, the Sharice bitch. Now, let me see, 8th grade, I had Miss Drake and Miss McHugh. Whew. Miss McHugh was a motherfucker. She was a little lady that looked like Tweety Bird. Just had a big ass head. And Miss Drake, she was cool as shit. She was a smoker, so she had this raspy ass voice. And I remember she used to wear this brown sweatsuit. And she was kind of like big on top and small at the bottom, like that kind of shape, whatever. And one time she was standing on the chair fixing something. And me and my friend was coming up on her, looking at her, like, yo, she like a fucking drumstick.
You a fucking dickhead.
I'll never forget that shit. She was standing so tight on that joint. Like I said, she had an all-brown sweatsuit on.
Yo, my 8th grade math teacher, shout out to Miss Stoop, because it takes a special teacher to like put up with me in that class. I was drawing in that class for no reason, because I was bad at math, so I was like, I gotta be bad in class too. So she had the Mission Impossible ringtone. She never put her phone on vibrate for whatever reason, and her phone always went off in class. And every time her phone would ring, I would hop out my chair and do like Tom Cruise shit and jump on everybody's desk, roll over the desk and shit, like boom, boom, boom.
No.
And I would do it every time, my nigga. I promise you I did. And everybody would crack the fuck up every time.
But he was crazy.
And it got to the point where she just let it happen. Because it's no matter how many times you're going to tell me to get out of class, that it's going to stop me from doing it. So we got to a point where it was like, whatever.
Oh, wow.
You might as well just ask me to pass your phone at this point.
That is funny as shit. And crazy. That's funny, because math, science, and of course art is like my favorite.
Yo, you ever see a girl with her nipples poking out her shirt and wonder what her areolas look like?
No.
I do all the time. Especially if Jones poke. I'm like, yo, Jones a little fat. Like, yo, I mean, areola's probably crazy.
Random.
I'm an areola man.
Areolas.
I'm an areola man, dog.
No, I don't.
I love me a big natural areola. Them big Johns.
The National Geographic Johns.
Yo, them Johns that, them one Johns that go across the, that start to go down the titty a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? The circumference start to go down and shit. Like, yo. Like, them Johns nice.
Circumference.
The good Johns, the light-skinned Johns, where them Johns pink or whatever, and they fade a little bit, but you know what's more there. Suck on that motherfucker, get them, get that blood flowing, them little dots. Like, yeah, girl.
Little dots.
I want a little petite, little dime, quarter-size areolas. Shit, no, what shit look like mine? I wanted to suck on a little areola. I go.
A quarter size.
I need my jaws look like the opening of a cup.
You're so stupid.
Real
What
shit.
is wrong with you?
I need my areolas to be a fist at the minimum.
Oh my god. You crazy.
If your areola ain't the size of this, I can't fuck with you.
This nigga is stupid, yo. I can't. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
For real,
Call it
y'all.
quits.
I need that opening of a, you know those solo cups, how big those Johns is? I need them Johns. The minimum, the bottom of the solo cup is the minimum. But if you got that John the opening, oh yeah.
Hey, come here, girl. You crazy.
Give me that dick.
Ah.
Shout out to you if you do got the quarter size though. I mean, something, you know, I don't. It ain't me. It ain't somebody like it.
Right?
Don't you worry about it, bitch. I know somebody like it.
Oh, all right. Shout out to the quarters.
Titties.
How's we going from one thing to the next? Oh, man.
I was watching Big Mouth, and it was about to be a ninth grade. When I woke up one morning, I had these lumps in my nipples, and these shits hurted so fucking bad, dog. You remember when I had those lumps in my
I
nipples?
remember.
These joints was fat too, yo. My nipples was
Yeah, titties
protruding.
for real.
Them joints hurted so bad. They was all
What
tender.
was that?
It was just hormones, they said. So my mom took me to the hospital and everything. I was
You lucky
freaking the
they
fuck
went
out.
down.
It's like the taller I got, they went down and shit. It was just like built up hormones apparently in my nipples.
You really had
That's why I was so short. And then as I got taller, my nipple lumps went away.
Wow. That was your growth spurt.
Yo, that was the scariest shit ever, dog. I had to go to the hospital. Well, my mom took me because I was freaking the fuck out. And then they had to check my balls to make sure it wasn't like cancer or whatever and shit.
Yeah.
I was so fucking mad, dogs. I was already scared. Hospital was cold. Like, my shit. I'm a grower, not a shower already, too. So I'm like, man, they gonna be like, yo, young boy, dick little. My balls got hang time. Like, I got saggy balls. But, like, by growing out shower shit, it's like, fucking...
This nigga is X-rated, y'all.
Remember one time I was messing with this girl one time, and I was nervous as shit. I'm not gonna front. I be nervous all the time. I get nervous when I'm about to have sex now with babe. Like, I don't know why. I'm a goofball.
What? Yes, you are.
But every woman I ever had sex with, especially for the first time, I'm always nervous. So it's like most of the time, or a few times, I'm not hard immediately and shit. Even with the foreplay, if we kissing and shit. So I like, we get naked or whatever, and she seen my dick. She said, "Mad as shit." I was like, I'm sorry. I'm nervous.
Yo! She really sucked the teeth.
Yo, she was bad as shit. But when we got it, man, it was cool though. She was like, all right, hey.
I remember you telling me this too. This shit is funny.
Hey, yo, shit. That was good time.
This nigga crazy, yo. Funny stuff.
So it took me years to let Boo see me soft. I'll never let her see me soft for like years. Because we known each other for what? 25 years now, whatever. It wasn't until very recently.
Oh, y'all only knew each other for 5 years.
Yeah, it feels like so much longer. Hold on.
What?
I graduated 2015. I met her in 2014. Yeah, it's 2021. 6 years? 7 years. 7 years.
I'm about to say that. Hold on.
So yeah, it wasn't until like very recently. I guess till the pandemic where she finally saw me soft.
Wow.
Because other times, like when she has seen me, if I'm not hard, I'll make sure it's like a semi or something. So if I'm like naked around her and it's out and I'm not hard, like, you know, it looks like something.
Damn,
But
what?
if it's in my normal state,
That's a long time to hide that from someone. Not hide it, but that's basically what she was doing. The fuck?
hey, I don't wipe my butt in front of her. I'll poop in front of it, but when it's time to wipe.
Yeah, wipe it. All right, you
can
can
get
walk
out.
out. Yeah, it's time to go. Time to walk out. Catch you back in the room.
You can wipe in front of me, I don't care, because you got to do that either or. So we don't mind that. By the way, yo, ladies, don't be all stuck up as shit the first time you meet a nigga. Like fart and all that shit. Poop.
Hell yeah.
If you gotta go poop around a nigga, all that shit. It ain't gotta be. You ain't
Listen,
dirt. It's a natural bodily
I do
function,
it.
dog. If you don't poop around me or fart around me, I'm gonna start thinking you weird. And be like, what's wrong with you? So like, do you not eat? Do you really only like poop at home? Like when I was in Atlanta, I ain't pooped for 5 days, dog. My body just will not let me poop when I'm at other people's house. I don't know why.
That's crazy.
That's one thing. But if you literally just act like, oh no, that's nasty, like fart stink, yeah, that could be a little nasty. But you gotta fart, you gotta poop, like, you gotta do those things. You gotta talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Listen,
quit acting like shit nasty.
I'm a pass gas. I'm like, excuse me, my stomach on some shit. I'm nervous.
I'm gonna let you know too. That was a good one. I might fuck around and be curious what it smelled like. For real. So I'm always curious.
A
what my
lot of
shit
times,
smell like.
I know that when I fart, it be bone sometimes, especially in here. But a lot of the times, though, when I fart, you don't smell it. You just be gas.
My shit be right. My shit be
He's so nasty.
crawling. I gave Dill a ride to work one morning. My shit was bumping. It was terrible.
It was like one of the joints, like I had to ride with the window down. I couldn't breathe. It was just in the air and it lingered.
Because I kept farting. It wouldn't stop. It just kept, when I felt it, I let it go. And it was hot coming out and it smelled hot. And it stayed in the air, dog.
Oh, it smelled hot.
Shit.
That's so nasty.
It did. It was one, them hot joints where your stomach hurt real bad. Your first be like real hot.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's one of them joints. All of them.
Yeah, shit right then and there.
I be doing that when like in sleep. Because I don't fart in my sleep. I always wake up.
Yeah,
and then I fart.
Yeah.
And then I go back to sleep. I ain't one of those motherfuckers and shit. Oh shit, I fart. Motherfucker. So I'll be waking up and I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. I was smelling it in bed. I was like, I'm gonna go sleep on the couch. So Boo don't deserve this.
That's very considerate of you. Cause ill. Ill.
Cause Boo ain't mind it, she curled right up on me.
Oh.
She be sitting in the bathroom with me while I poop.
Cats.
Sometimes she'll sit right on my lap, or she'll sit on the back of the toilet and just lay there.
Cats. She nasty.
That's after she do a little scoop it around, jump in the tub, stare at the little hole for some reason, walk up to the little faucet, try to lick something out, and then get out and just chill.
Oh, alright. So she used to come in and.
She used to lay in the sink.
Oh.
Weirdo,
Shit, my cat, I ain't gonna lie, he be coming in fucking damn near standing on the back of his paws, like pet me. Like, bruh, can I concentrate?
They be trolling. showering. Like, I don't let them in there while I'm showering, 'cause I'm paranoid. Danny be letting them in. And they just be laying on the toilet, just chilling while she's showering.
Wow.
I don't like it because we first got Klaus. The first day, Danny was drawing. It's like she didn't want him to be alone in the room while she was showering, so she took him in the bathroom with her. She in the bath, she showering, la-di-da-di-da, looks up. This little nigga walking across the shower rod and shit.
What?
And she screamed.
Get up there.
Just scaled his way up there and shit on the shower curtain. And then she screamed and this nigga fall off and shit.
Oh.
Like, yo, what is you doing? Why would you even... He's a cat,
I
he'll
ain't
be
gonna
alright.
Scream.
She was drawing, dog.
Wow.
Wild John. What other Johns come to my mind that I was thinking about? Yo, white people be acting funky with my name, dog.
What?
Cause whenever I place an order somewhere, I'll always put it as Black. I never use my real name or whatever. I'll put my real last name sometimes, but I always say Black. So one day, I ordered from Buffalo Wild Wings or whatever. Placed an online order. Name for the order, Black. Go pick it up. Say I'm picking up for Black. And he was like, oh yeah. Goes into the warmer, gets my order. On the receipt is written Rick. And then he was like, my manager wrote Rick on it because they didn't know if she didn't know if they heard Black right over the phone. And I was like, it was an online order. And they was like, oh. And I was like, okay. Like, why? Like, give me that shit. Chick-fil-A do it all the time.
What?
Like, yeah, like when they used to be open and shit, like you indoors. I was like, yeah, Black. And they would always be like Phil or Mike or some shit. And I would just be standing there and then they read the order and I'm like, oh, that's me. I'm like, I clearly told you Black. You know, at the Arby's one time in Cleveland, I told him Black, and he was like, ooh. And it was time to get my order. Like, thankfully, it was just us in there because he was just like, hey, Black, just give me the thing. He was like, I didn't feel comfortable screaming that out.
I was about to say, yeah, I can understand.
Get over it.
But it's like, they really got to switch it all up. I'll be like, fuck it. I'll give you an initial. Like, all right, T Black. T Black?
No. Black.
I wouldn't just change the whole joint like that. That's funny as shit.
Those motherfuckers crazy. Get on my goddamn nerve.
They don't want to
Just
seem insensitive. And they don't want to be all put on this, like people looking at them and shit.
Shit, fuck. It's like that
Black.
Office episode. Was it Diversity Day? And the black boy was like, my name is Mr. Brown. He's like, Michael said, nope, won't call you that.
Oh God, they don't leave me alone. Fuck
Yo,
you.
so I was reading this one article, right? More crooked cop shit. This boy, I think it was in Cali. This officer was arrested and charged with accepting up to $14,000 in bribes from weed bulls and kingpins and shit. And niggas would take bribes. He would drive U-Haul trucks to like their destinations or whatever, dress up as like looking like security, and would drive the U-Haul truck.
Oh shit!
Would charge them like, I think it was like $100 to $500 or something. I don't charge them bread for like do searches for like people that's like, if it looks like you making things hot, they'll look it up for you and shit. But like, yeah, they looking for you, blah blah, or people who might be snitches and might snitch on you. Take care of them niggas and shit. And that nigga was wild. And I was mad as shit because he was doing this since 2016, 2019 for a minute.
And how much he had?
And he only racked up to $14,000.
That's how much.
I was bad as shit. You doing all this shit. You even charging niggas for searches and shit.
That gotta be no man. They lying. Somebody lying. Cause how you
Only $14,000.
Cause I was about to say, well, did he just start? But no.
It was there
don't
for a
believe it.
minute.
He was
If I had that shit in front of me,
for a minute. You only get
yeah,
14.
he put that shit in another account or so. Shit is in a mattress
That's what
somewhere.
I'm saying. They only putting out. No, they ain't putting out the right information.
Nah, nigga. Blame High Times then. I seen it on there.
Yeah, man. Blaming you, High Times. I
Damn.
said it.
Oh shit.
Girl, what's going on?
Oh shit. Dylan said.
Fuck you.
She meant it too. Yo.
You ain't officer, buddy.
She wildin'.
That's
Yo.
cuz. How? The boy trying to get off easy or something.
He going to jail either way. But this.
But that's what I'm saying. He
only
trying to get off
14,000.
easy though. Cause that's nothing.
You should have made way more than that, bro. You should have charged way more for those searches
That's
too.
for one drop off. That's one joint he doing. One lookout for that amount of money.
As it said, he only did it a few times. But it should be way more bread for that. You an officer of the law. You risking your shit. On some corrupt shit. You only getting paid a little bit of shit, nigga. Like, that shit ain't worth it. I might as well just arrest you.
Yeah, that don't make sense. That's nothing.
Yeah.
That's a
Niggas weird.
corrupt cop that
And
only
even with the
collected
searches.
14,000.
With the searches, he will only charge them per time that he searched it up. He wouldn't charge them per person that he looked up or anything like that. Just the time.
Okay.
Just for the time that he searched whatever. Like, nigga, even that's dumb. I would charge you per head. Like, these are the motherfuckers. And this how many people, this the charge.
And where you
for
say
these
this is
motherfuckers. Somewhere in California.
Wow. Yeah. I ain't buying it.
Yeah, nigga, if this was like Arkansas or some shit, I could understand. Cause is y'all even moving like that out there and shit, nigga? Like Iowa and all you motherfuckers. Who even live in Montana? So
Right.
Kylie, you gotta be making more. You officer of the law, son. You gotta be making more.
Yeah. Way more. It's a lot of corrupt motherfuckers out here, man. That's why you gotta watch out.
Hey, what's the point of being a cop if you just gonna go ahead and do that shit like that?
So they can abuse their power. That's what we was talking about the last time.
Shit's stupid.
Some motherfuckers. Cause they cowards for real. That's why.
You's a fucking nut, nigga.
Yeah. A fucking nut.
I don't like them.
Boy, if you don't get...
So I'll beat you the fuck up, yo. You feel me?
Boop.
It's not right.
Y'all shouldn't do that. Supposed to be officers of the law.
What is it? Protect and serve.
You took an oath, but apparently
You're a liar. And you're a cheat.
you jerks.
Jerks. That's a good one. Oh shit. This is random. We talking about weed and shit right now. Alright. Never mind.
Talk about whatever.
I just had no, that's cool. I'll wait. That'll be for the next show.
Why?
No, okay. All right. So remember the list of words you sent me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. Let me pull it up so I can tell the audience exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. So y'all remember? Any of y'all was listening when he was talking about house guests and the boy was like, "You've been bamboozled." So he sent me a list of words. The best words literally ever, and that was one of them. Flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. It sounds like I'm saying it wrong.
Flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted. Shenanigans. Lollygag, which was a funny one. But nincompoop. Like why? Skedaddle. Skedaddle.
Skedaddle. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking daddle.
Pumpernickel. And then she's brouhaha. You ever heard of that word?
Brouhaha?
Brouhaha. Yeah. Brouhaha.
I don't know. Isn't that from Finding Nemo or some shit? Or some shit when they named Nemo? It was a shark bait or something? Shark bait. Ooh, ha, ha. Oh no, that's something different.
Yo. But what's a word that could be on that list?
I already said skedaddle, nincompoop, ignoramus, trickle.
I thought smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord.
It's like, why did that word exist?
Yo, you know what's a good word to call somebody? A dunce.
Yes. It's funny. I be calling people that. I've called people that before. Fucking
That
dunce.
shit hit different.
It's like,
Fucking dunce.
you just the dumbest motherfucker. Ooh. What?
The hat on and everything.
See, I'm starting to get hot now.
Are you dumb?
You want to ask shit to do the plug of the week?
Sure.
This plug of the week be real short. It's the same folks. We gotta shout out Cook Shop again.
Yo,
Cause nigga,
when I say the best hemp, flower, cannabis, yo, that shit was tight.
man, it's perfect. Yo,
Tight.
these joints right here, these filtered pre-roll joints, bro, they got hemp, rose petals, mulan leaf, and stevia in this joint. Is it stevia or stevia?
Stevia.
Stevia and stevia in this joint. This joint fucking hard, yo. And I personally don't like filtered shit. But this is the best shit I've ever had in my entire life.
It's so good.
Y'all gotta check out
It's so smooth.
Cook Shop again. Where did I just put
so
the joint?
For what, John?
The joint, I just put the, oh, there we go. Follow Cook Shop again on the ground. That's the.cook, C-O-O-K-E, .shop, S-H-O-P-P-E, on the ground. Fucks with him. And if you in Georgia, yo, how far is Macomb from Atlanta? I should have looked that up while I was down there, because I was thinking about him. I was like, yo, I should have brought that hemp down here. So if you in Macomb, Georgia too, hit them up. They at 600 Guy Payne Road, building 102. Feel me?
Yes, because, man, it's not I think I'll order some. Definitely will get some more.
I need more.
You can order, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He deliver hemp. Deliver hemp anywhere.
Hemp.
It's legal.
Hemp. I love that name or that word.
So shout out to the Cook Shop.
Oh.
Oh wait, yeah. Hold on. I want to do a full review, dog. Cause also this Hawaiian haze, bro. I still got this shit back here.
But I like the fact that you just sleep so good.
Yo, the calm feeling is true as shit. It is the best. CBD hit different.
It does.
Cause you definitely don't get high, but you definitely feel the mellow effects with it.
Yep.
And it's the greatest feeling
It really is.
ever. And deals with the inflammation. I don't know if it helped with anything I got, because I don't think I have any ailments, but it definitely had me relaxed too, of the 3 factors that it hit you with. That 18%, I feel like it's more.
Oh.
That's your lighter.
Uh-oh. Need another lighter?
I might have one in my bag, I don't know. Probably not. Yeah, shout out to the Cook Shop. It's Bob Joy. It have very, oh my God, and it tastes good too. It tastes like the earth. If you was to eat the earth, this tastes like the earth. That's some real nigga shit though. Like, for real.
Oh, that shit is super smooth.
Oh, good, there you go. I want what?
Okay.
That's you. That's yours, that's you. So,
Man, oh man.
then I have a real quick stoner chick of the week.
Mm-hmm.
I come across her on the timeline. Her name is Cocoa Puffs, and I spell K0KO.Puffs. And she's a really dope chick. She's a YouTuber. She's someone who does product reviews as well. She's a bit of a model as well. Does product reviews, stream reviews. Check out her YouTube videos. She does a bunch of dope shit, and she also has shit in her archives and stuff on the timeline and stuff of her reviewing products and stuff.
Okay.
Dope joint. I was like, this is titties, because her YouTube bio was like, I do weed and I do videos. I was like, yo, that shit hard. This is the shout out for real right here. So shout out to Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, right.
Follow her on the ground. KOKZero.Puffs. Puff spell how it's spelled. Boom. So real quick, I got a new way how I'm gonna do the high thought. Cause all the shit we was talking about today was basically all high thoughts that I had about the Jones and shit that I read. But may I see your phone?
Sure.
This is what I'm gonna call the final high thought, where I'm gonna take random clips from shows or movies, or how you get the YouTube on this contraption.
Oh, okay.
Boom, boom, boom. And, you know, do a hot take of it.
Okay, yes. Do a high take.
So this one,
Your high thought.
it's my very first one. Hold on, man. Yo, this phone weird. I don't like Android at all.
That's how I feel about iPhones.
Alright, so this joint from the color purple.
Who this woman?
You know who this is.
She best to leave you alone.
Fine with me. You ain't gotta go nowhere. This is my juke joint.
You said this here our juke joint.
Listen, woman, can a man dance with his wife if he wants to?
No, she never.
Good night, fella.
And not if you my man. You just a big old heifer.
Like I said, fine with me.
Whoop, time to go.
So, here you go.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Thank
something.
you. So I thought of that, because I sent the clip of that to Bill yesterday.
I was cracking up.
Like I said, fine with me. She kept fucking rescheduling with this fucking recording and shit.
I
Nigga.
tell
I'm like,
y'all.
I'm on your time. Just let me know.
I just didn't know what I was going to be doing. Didn't know.
Fucking
Sorry.
weirdo shit.
Didn't know.
But then I watched the whole joint.
Fuck you.
And watching that whole joint. Love you, daddy. But that made me think. I was watching that joint and seeing that shit. As soon as she was like, not if she left him. And Bull said, good night, y'all. It made me think. Niggas, if you peep some shit going down, you know shit about to go left, leave. That ain't the place to be. Cause even the bull. Time to go. If you see some shit about to go down, dog, it's time to go. Don't stick around for shit.
Right, even with the bull, we put the joint in the middle of the case.
He was going. Cause everybody threw hands after that, dog. Not just Sophia. Everybody, dog.
Right?
And Suge got her and fucking Silly the fuck up out of there. We going. And Silly wasn't shook at all. She entertained as
She was
motherfucker.
right. She enjoyed that shit.
If you a hood nigga, like go ahead, stick around, see that shit. Like go ahead, whatever. But yo, if you see some shit like that about to go down.
Be out. Yo. All right, y'all. I'm out.
All right, I'ma head out, y'all. It's been real. Hoppo, good you joint, my nigga. See you at the next one. Suge, did you think? Y'all be good.
Oh,
Then I hear all that shit on my way back. Like, yo, them niggas draw. I knew I should have got out that draw. Nah. You don't fuck with Sophia.
Like I said, fine with me. Or did she say fine by me? Fine with me.
Five Bobby.
Fine with me. Fine by me. No, fine with me.
Fine with me. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Should put that on here too.
Don't do it.
That'll be a funny one.
But yeah. That's it. Get the fuck up out of there.
Get in and get out.
Be like me, because I'm a bitch ass nigga. I'm a run from everything. I'm a run. I'm telling on everybody. I don't give a busy. So.
Yo, you snitching?
Oh, and a fucking heartbeat, dog. On everybody. Anybody that's involved too, even if you involved in shit, I'm like, yeah, and then Dill was there. Actually, no, Shanice was there. But I can vouch for the fact that she was also from like across the road. We wasn't by each other, but by the time everything had went down, I'm sure there was no involvement as well. Yeah. James was pretty close though. I'm pretty sure he threw words because he's a pretty spicy ass nigga. Yeah.
Stop it,
Yeah.
yo.
Shit, you don't even gotta give me a meal.
James. Who's James?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I knew one James in my entire life.
Oh, man. Me too. That's funny.
Hope you doing all right.
Titties.
Boom.
The James I know is.
So yeah, man. Rusky, we out.
We out
It's the
this joint?
Mm-hmm. Think we did it. Hope y'all like this new format. That shit was titties.
It was
I like
just us.
just talking. Talked about 2 articles. McDonald's drawing, these cops drawing still, nigga. Like, fuck wrong with you?
Are you dumb? Fuck you mean?
Goddamn, nigga.
Goddamn.
Fuck you.
Ah, fuck it. I was trying to do more, but my fingers are slipping. My palms are sweaty.
Ah,
Knees
man.
weak, arms is heavy. Is that how it go? I don't know. But follow the podcast on the gram at the Hotbox Podcast, Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. You know, follow that too. Subscribe, review, tell somebody to tell somebody else about this so then they can tell somebody. And then even share it so then somebody on your shit could be like, oh shit, and then share that shit too.
Right?
Probably
Because
even DM somebody.
the
and
reach
shit.
is getting there, right? It's out of our little area.
Oh yeah. I decided I'm gonna just start posting pictures of you too, because you get the most likes out of anything that we ever post. I don't even think I'm important to this shit. It's all about you,
The lies you tell.
for real, nigga.
Nigga.
Ain't nobody here for me.
What?
Who y'all
Yes,
here
they
for?
are.
Who y'all here for?
Y'all here for
Me
black.
or her?
Y'all here for black and Dill.
Y'all here for my black ass?
In that order.
And what?
Yup. Black and Dill. In that order.
I mean, I would say y'all here for us. So whatever order. But I know y'all really here for us.
Right, and thank y'all for the birthday love. Oh my God. My little Instagram bae, she wished me a happy birthday. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Which one is that? Shout her out.
What's her name? It's Jazz something. Hey, boo.
Jazz something.
I forget.
We gonna find you, Jazz something. Thank you for the birthday. Shout out. She appreciate it.
It's Jazz. I want to say Ange, something like that, something along those lines. But she I already shot her out. in the comments. And I said that exactly.
Say it over here too. Exactly.
Ooh, okay. All right, Black. You sharp tongue motherfucker.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Ooh, it's hot.
Say less. So yeah, y'all.
Y'all be safe. You know 12 out here. You know 12 out here.
Alright. 12 out here, the streets is drawing, streets is wild. You don't want to be out here at all. This ain't the time, especially unemployment up. So niggas is definitely out here getting niggas for these shit. They don't give a fuck about nothing, nigga. So they still out here fucking niggas up.
Yeah, be
careful.
safe, yo.
Be safe.
Stay in the house.
Like your daddy.
For real.
Because he be in the house.
Stay
I know
put.
my dad stay in the house.
Chill. If you ain't going out to get groceries, then stay in your house.
Alright.
Y'all be safe.
Alright.
All right, y'all.
Love you.
It was a good one.
Yep.
Bye.
Peace.